It's not easy. Things that you would want to do, a lot of things I want to do that my physical strength would not allow me to do them. So I just have to find ways to do as a content creator and a social media specialist. I want people to believe in themselves. I want people to understand that if you're alive, then you're valuable. God needs you to do something. My name is Oluchi Sonia Okwena, aka Queen Ideas, the CEO of Snapdragon Consulting Limited, a social media marketing strategist and content creator in Abuja, living with physical disabilities as a result of muscular dystrophy. And the host for With Queen Ideas. With Queen Ideas is the name of my show, where I interview people. I have conversations with people using their natural abilities and social media to become self-sufficient, usually targeted at women, young women. Muscular dystrophy, it's a progressive loss in the muscle mass, whereby the affected person keeps losing physical abilities, progressively, until they are totally dependent on other people for, their physical needs. So it's said to be hereditary, but in rare cases could be spontaneous. So usually the muscles that are voluntary in the body are what is usually affected the most. Difficult, because you need that physical strength to do things. So when you have to rely on people for even things that are private to you, such as baiting, you need to come out of your you need to lose your privacy. Because I used to be that kind of person that even to undress in front of my mom, I used to be very, very shy. Now I have no option because I need help. There are a lot of things I want to do that my physical strength would not allow me to do them. So I just have to find ways to still make life, regardless of my condition. Yes, I'm still living alone. Yeah, I have a caregiver who comes and goes. So that's how I manage. For me, I started noticing symptoms, even though I didn't know that it were symptoms. But I just noticed that in my secondary school, I think at age 12, I began to notice that when I squat, to stand up became just very negligible difficulty, because I could still spring up quickly, but it didn't used to be as fast as I used to. So from there, it progressed to when I walk, my gaits changed. I didn't even know that my gaits had changed. All I know was that I was labeled a hot stepper. Anytime I'm walking, people will be shouting, my fellow students will be shouting, hot stepper. And I didn't even know if it was a good thing or a bad thing. So after my secondary school, it continued to progress. That after my secondary school, my parents noticed that when I bent down, the way I bent down to sweep was, odd. It was weird. And they began to scold me to stop bending down like that. I should sweep properly like a young girl that I am. And I would try, and it was very difficult for me. So towards the end of 2006, I think I fell down and then stood up. So from there, it progressed to falling down more frequently. Even in my university days, when I'm going for lectures, I would fall in different parts of the school. And in 2018, there's this car here. I fell down on the road and landed with my face, and the place had injury. So when it healed, this particular place was still swollen. So I could still get up by myself when I fall until 2015. I think it was towards the end of 2015, I lost the ability to stand up by myself when I fell. And since then, it's been progressing. Although now I notice that I haven't fallen down for the past 2 months. I've been through school. I studied computer science at the University of Port Harcourt, and I made a second class upper. I do get some weird comments. Some people insult me or mock me, stuff like that. I do get that. Yeah, but I try to move past it because the number of positive comments I get far outweigh the negative ones. So I hardly have a down moment, honestly. The only time I feel bad is when I fall down and there's nobody to help me up. I'm not married, I'm single, very much single, not in a relationship by choice. I decided not to be in a relationship because I want to avoid sexual immoralities. And that's not to say I've never been in a relationship before. I want to pivot to guidance and counseling because I feel that is where I should be. Since I'm always advising people, I'm always wanting to help people see their potentials, what they can do. I'm always coming up with business ideas, So I just feel like, and that's what pumps me up. I like people who want to be useful, like who want to do something regardless of their background or their lack of resources, because that is how I am. I always try to do something. I've always been like that. It's something that I just love to be useful. I love to add value. I love to be, for my impact to be felt wherever I am, so that when I'm not there, they know that yes, something is missing, something very valuable is missing. That's just how I am. Yeah, you understand? Yes, I know that our condition is a very ugly one, but at the same time, we still have so many things to be grateful for. Imagine me, I'm talking, see the way I'm talking, see the way I understand, I'm very smart, So why should I not be grateful and use that? So we all have talents that God has endowed us with, and we are supposed to use that to make the world a better place. There are people who are depending on this our talent for their next level. So it's just for us to get close to God so that we can be able to understand, be aware of what is in us, and believe in ourselves enough to do something with it. And through doing that, we'll become successful.